we have life experiences. We get older, we hopefully get wiser, and we hopefully have great mentors. I have been very fortunate to have a great academic career followed by a young but still pretty awesome professional career so far. And over the course of that time, I've met some really powerful people, heads of major motion picture studios, directors, people who make multi-million-dollar investments. And one of the things that happened is they took the time to listen to me. They took the time to hear my opinions and take them into account on what they were developing. And when that happens, you start to realize that even if it's not natural, you want to be heard, and you should probably learn to listen to other people as well. And that, for me, those life experiences taught me that collaboration, whether or not I'm naturally inclined to do it, is a powerful tool in our professional careers and in our academic careers.
I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
It started out as my song, but then it became their song, all of these artists' song, and now it's really going to be Haiti's song.
From a throne, older than Rome, but violent prone, poor people's zone.
But it's my home, all I have known.
Where I got gold, but now it's gold.
Out of the darkness, in came the carnage, threatening my very survival.
Dozens of studies now from all across the country converge really on the finding that it is the qualities and nature of interactions between the adults and children that are responsible for the learning and development of those kids. There are a lot of ways to define quality. Our way of measuring quality involves observing the interactions that occur between teachers and kids in those settings. We use the classroom assessment scoring system to do that. We've been able to show in almost thousands of classrooms across the country that indeed when one uses a standardized, reliable way of looking at interactions, that what we're looking at is predicting children's learning and development. When we look at the interactions that adults have with kids, we generally think of them in terms of how emotionally supportive is the adult toward the children, how much does the adult organize the child's activity and attention and time in the classroom, and what is the adult doing to foster cognitive development and stimulate language and conversation with the children.
So who is this guy? Well, here's the skinny on Sal. One day, 9 years ago, as a favor to his cousins who were struggling in math, he made his first video. They loved it. It was the opposite of every boring lecture they'd ever had or ever seen in the movies.
The effects of the anyone? The Great Depression past the anyone?
So Khan made some more of those tutorial doodles. But it was that idea to put them on YouTube that changed everything. Believe it or not, soon even Bill Gates heard about him. Then the people at Google. Suddenly, Sal was on talk shows and on stage. and always on topic.
If Isaac Newton had done YouTube videos on calculus, I wouldn't have to.
Intelligent team tonight. Then Wallace is fouled, and Wallace did. Oh, Wallace right at our chest. This has potential to be serious if they don't get between. Wallace upset. Players trying to hold each other off. Steven Jackson and Rasheed Wallace trying to be peacemakers. Now Jackson yelling. Now Artest has jumped over the scorer's table and is trying to get down to the bench. Artest is in the stands. Oh, this is awful. Fans are getting involved. Steven Jackson's in the fans. Rasheed Wallace going into the stands. The security trying to somehow restore order. Fans and players are going at it, and the players trying to help each other out.
The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried.
The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried.
The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried.
Homer!
Hate vacuuming and you're a college student, you don't like to vacuum, it'll do a good job for you. Or if you're elderly and you can't push around a vacuum cleaner, that's what this machine will take over. You can see we made a mess here on the floor, and it'll show you how the machine does it picking it up.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.